If I could just get, there we go. So again, welcome to you all. My friends call me Mel. I live here in Miami, and I want to welcome you to the most amazing opportunity. You know, they say that travel is the only thing you buy that makes you richer. And you know what, whenever you think about something that you'd like to do, maybe as a side hustle, make a little more money, what do you want to always do with a little extra money? You usually want to go travel, right? So what better idea is that you can make money doing travel itself? Because the travel industry actually is a huge industry. It generates annually more than $8.3 trillion. Now, wouldn't you like a piece of that pie? So what if I could show you how you could travel for less, travel for free, and even get paid to travel? Wouldn't that be something you'd be interested in? So whenever I look at some opportunity, one, I want to know what industry is it in? Well, we've already said that the travel industry is like the largest in the world. The next thing I'd like to see is, well, what is the company? What is the management? You know, what is the caliber of the management? And let me tell you, we have quite an amazing CEO, David, and his wife, Adela Hart. Now, David was granted, he was the Entrepreneur of the Year finalist at the age of 24. So you can imagine he's got a lot of experience. And he's put together something for us that gives us a 21st century digital platform for travel. Now, the company was established in 2013, but just last year we had over 400% growth, because you know what? It's become a global opportunity. Even though the company has been around since 2013, it's just been a couple of years that they've gone globally. And now it's already in 42 countries worldwide. And we're generating millions in sales and paying millions in commissions. And the best thing about it is that the company is 100% debt-free. Now, the next thing I would want to say is, you know, what would you look at in terms of an opportunity? Well, it's important to know what is the product. I mean, what are you really offering? Well, in Pay to Save Travel, the first thing that we have in terms of benefits is our travel site. Now, this is a member platform where we basically get net or wholesale prices on hotels, tours, rentals, of car rentals, and all kinds of activities. In addition, we also have what we call getaways. Now, these are vacation stays of up to 7 nights in anywhere as many as 2,000 hotels around the world for as low as $0.00 per night. That sounds pretty good to me. And the other benefit that we have is something that has been something very dear to my heart, because those are called world tours. Now, a lot of people on this call that are with the company, I met on a world tour last year when we went to Cancun. And believe me, these world tours are fantastic. These are definitely 5-star, top-rate hotels, and we've got quite a lot for this year as well. So going over the benefits, when we talked about the travel platform, again, we would get member travel site pricing of savings up to 50% on all these different things. Again, hotels, cruises, resorts, car rentals, and activities. So I'd like to give you just an idea of what this might look like. Imagine that you wanted to go to the Sheraton 4 Points in Las Vegas. Well, we did a comparison where we looked at it at booking.com, and the total retail price for our stay would have been $1,400. But on our member platform, the price was $676. So in this case, we were saving more than we were spending. Like, how is that possible? It's just amazing. Here's another example in Cancun, in the Crystal Cancun Resort, which is an all-inclusive. On Priceline, the retail price was almost $1,800. In our platform, the member price was $1,148. That's a savings of, again, of $649, which is, if you like to travel and you like to travel well, this is quite amazing. Now, the other benefit that I mentioned, the second benefit was the getaways. Again, these are places that you can go with your family or with friends. And basically with our travel membership, the company gives you the opportunity to take up to 3 Dreamcation getaways every year, where again, you can choose from over 2,000 locations around the world and have that 7-night stay and bring up to, if you wanted to, even up to 8 people. So what would a getaway or a dreamcation look like? Imagine that you would go to someplace exotic like Turkey or Greece, and you'd be able to stay for as little as $0.00 per night. Now, wouldn't that make you want to travel more? It sure does in my case. But then again, let's talk about the world tours. This is where I mentioned that I happen to have gone to the Cancun trip last year and met a lot of the people in the company, which again, top quality leaders, just amazing. And this year, since they saw the magic that was created at these world tours, they decided to launch a whole slew of different world tours to different places. So we have on the call today a couple of people from Tenerife. There's going to be a world tour in Tenerife at the Hard Rock Hotel now starting in August, and some other dates in September. Again, it was so well received, the world tour last year in Cancun, that people said, we have to go back there. Even though we went last year, people really wanted to go back. And we've also added other locations as well, like Ibiza, España, Cartagena, Colombia. Then there's even Mauritius Island in South Africa. Can you imagine? The thing that I really like about these world tours is that sometimes you really dream about going someplace, but you think, now who is going to go with me? You know, it always happens. Usually if you have friends, you know, that can travel, sometimes you have the money, but they don't, or you have the time and they don't. It doesn't ever seem to work out necessarily, but with being a member of the club, you can meet so many people all around the world, and you can go on these world tours and get to know these wonderful places. We see here that we have the Hawks Cay Resort now in Florida. I just made my reservation last night, guys, for August 20th to 23rd. I'm super excited. Now, if you're in the US, and we do have a few people in the US on the call, in addition to all the benefits that I mentioned before, we also have a savings portal. So if you're looking to go to sporting events, even for movies, theme parks, you can get great discounts with our portal. In addition, we have, depending on the level of your membership, other benefits like a restaurant.com, spending card each month, and shopping dollars. Also, again, for those only in the US, you do have the ability to become a certified travel agent. So this is also something that could be of interest to you. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, but just know that it's there. So now I want to take just a little bit of time to explain, well, what is this P2S travel? What is this? Well, we are a membership-based club, and what we offer are 3 levels of memberships. So if we look at it, we have the basic, titanium, and platinum, okay? In each case, there's an enrollment fee, which can run anywhere from $80 in the case of the basic to $129, $130 for the titanium, or $250 for the platinum, okay? So in the case of in all of the cases, whatever we're paying in enrollment fees or the monthly fee, okay, all of that, if you look at the benefits starting at the basic, we earn travel points on our enrollment. In addition, for any monthly membership, we earn double travel points, okay? And the best thing about this is that the travel points that we earn, they're available for us to use from the day we enroll, which is something that's pretty unheard of, to be honest, because it's almost like you're starting a membership or you're starting a business and you are, you know, from day one, you have a benefit, okay? So in the basic, you have the travel platform, which is the one that you can get those great net prices. on all the hotels, rental cars, and so forth. And in the case of the basic, you really only have access to use your points, your travel points for world tours, okay? That's the reason why we usually focus mostly on the titanium and the platinum. The reason for that is that in the titanium and the platinum, you have access to those dreamcation getaways, okay? So your travel points can be used to buy down your stay at any of those locations that you choose. You apply your points. In the case of the titanium membership, it could cost you as low as $99 a night, okay, for the 7-night stay. In the case of the platinum, that's where you get the pricing where it could be as low as $0.00. So this is really something that's quite generous. The thing that is outstanding about the platinum is if you really like to travel a lot, the difference is here you're going to, since you're paying a higher membership fee, okay, you're earning travel points at a faster rate. So that just means you're going to have more there in your back office to be able to apply to your travel. Now, the other thing that's great is that when you unlock your vacations, either for your world tour or for your dreamcation getaway, you get the tier 1 pricing, which is the best pricing, and also priority booking, because right now it's a little bit different because of the whole situation. But I know that when they initially announced the world tour in Tenerife, that world tour sold out in, I think, about a week, okay? So in this case, if you were a platinum, you would have priority booking for that type of world tour. Now, if depending on why you're here, if you're just looking to find a way to travel more for less, or maybe you actually really want to make money, okay? If you want to join the company as a partner, there is an annual partnership fee of $49.95, okay? So let's show you what I like to say, let me show you the money, okay? If you would like to do this as a business, there are 3 different ways at least to make money. One is what we call the hotelsite.com. Now that's a replicated site of what we have as our member platform. And basically what they did was they added back some of the commission. If your customers book there, then you're going to make commission on that. So you make money there. The second way is if you want to sell travel memberships. So when you join the club, if you like what you have in terms of all of the benefits and so forth, then you can refer other people. It could be for other travelers, executive, or entrepreneurs anywhere around the world. Like I said, we're in 42 different countries around the world. And the last is if you're in the US, you could become a travel agent and get additional commissions from that. So what is this hotel site? Well, it's just as easy as giving away a link to a free link to get booking for hotels. It takes 30 seconds to create an account. You know, customers earn free travel every time they refer someone else. So it gives you a way to create income from giving away the free website. You have unlimited potential of new customer referrals, and you also have unlimited income potential from every time a customer books. So here it is a bit in the nutshell. Again, this is a lot of information, so I would recommend for those of you that are our guest on this call today, that you get back to the person that invited you, because this is a lot of information, but I do want to give you a taste of what this is. So in the case of the hotel site, if you share your link and someone books on your site, you have the ability to earn 25% of the commission in cash. And if that same person that you recommended and they used the link to sign up, they were to book something, you would earn another 20% in loyalty points. Okay, I'm going to give you a little bit of an example. Okay, so imagine there's the Mirage Hotel and Casino, okay, in Las Vegas. If we were to book it on Expedia, it would have cost $800. On our site, for the same booking, everything the same, it would have been a savings of $28. But you know, when people are booking online, I mean, sometimes it's even $10 or $15 is enough to want them to make, you know, to make the booking with you. So how does this work? Imagine that Bob is actually a partner with P2S Travel, and he gave his link to Mary. Okay, Mary was able to sign up without any cost to her, and she knows John. Well, John is a party boy, and he's the one that wants to go to Vegas. So he liked the idea of signing up with the free link and getting the savings of $28. So what does that mean for Mary? Hey, Mary's the one that referred him. So she got the 20% of the commission in free travel. And Bob, because he's the partner, he got the 25% in cash money. You see that cash money in his hand? So I think pretty much everybody's happy here. And on top of that, in addition to all these different payouts, the people that are a part of the upline of Bob also make money as well. So this is like a win-win all around. So if you look at this table, again, the 25% commission was what Bob earned because he's a partner. Mary, because she referred John, earned the loyalty points, the 20% in loyalty points. And then the people that are part of the team above John also earn increasingly depending on their level of leadership. So this is really something that it's leveraged. So as you have partners that bring customers and make bookings, you know, even if you were to say, okay, if I shared my link with 100 people over a certain amount of time, and they told them to, you know, spread the good word, and they each gave it to 10 people, that'd be 1,000 people. Imagine each one at some point is going to make a booking. Maybe there's about $200 in commission, of which maybe I only have a piece of, say 6%. You're still talking $12,000. But you know what the best part is? I don't know about you, but when I make a booking, I mean, when I went to Cancun, I spent like 2 hours trying to figure out which connections and flights I wanted to take. You know, who wants to do that? Let the customer do it themselves. You don't have to get involved. They make their own booking and you get paid. I think it's a great opportunity. So I'm going to go over the compensation highlights. It's called the 10X compensation plan. Now there's a funny story here because I'm a numbers person. I called the top earner in our company. I called Todd. I said, Todd, I only have 6 things on my slide. I need the other 4. He says, Melanie, it's not the number of things, it's the combination and the fact that overall our company is paying out in commissions 10 times more than similar companies. So that's what the 10X is. So I've already talked to you about some of the things, but here we go. Remember the second way to make money, that would be selling travel memberships or referring people. And that would be where you get a direct sales bonus. In addition, there's another thing I'll be sharing with you, a coded leadership bonus. There's a residual pay. We already saw the hotel site. There's also a dream car bonus program and an ambassador pool. So there's quite a number of things here. And again, this is a lot of information, so please don't worry. You can always get back to the person that invited you. So imagine, and that second way to make money, if you decided to buckle down and see who else wants to join you on this journey, right? If you were to sell directly or refer people and they were to get a platinum membership, if you were just starting out, you would make $50 in commission. If you sold a titanium, you make $25 and a basic and $12.50. But then as you go up in rank and you're getting, you know, promoted because of the things that you're doing and the team that you're building, you can make anywhere from that one sale of a platinum membership. You start out at $50, but you make it all the way up to ambassador, you can make $110 for each sale of a membership. So that's pretty amazing. But look at this. As you work with a team, okay, and your team, and you teach them to refer other people and bring them on with memberships, you also get paid off of their efforts. So what's the saying? You know, it's better to have 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of just one thing, right? This is the way we can do this. So depending on, again, your rank, you're gonna earn the difference. If someone was starting out and they got the $50 bonus, and you were an ambassador and they were your person, you would make the difference. You'd make $10 for every additional rank that you were above the other person. So if you've never done network marketing, this is probably confusing, but believe me, there's a lot of money involved here. So in a business, what are you interested in? The first thing you want to do is you want to be profitable, you know? And so you want to try to break even, right? So the thing here is we say, get 3, bring 3 and get it for free. Because if you are platinum and you brought 3 platinum memberships on board with you, you would have enough in earnings per day to cover your monthly membership. The same thing goes if you bought 3 titanium, you'd have enough on a monthly basis to cover your membership. So as long as these memberships remain active, the commissions that you make on those active memberships cover your monthly fee. So you continue to earn your travel points. So that's where you're basically getting your travel for free. So again, bring 3 and get it for free, or bring 4 and pay no more. So as part of a network marketing, there's a daily residual pay as well. You know, we talked about the initial bonuses, but then as people continue to build their teams and so forth, you know, you have what they call daily residual pay. So if you were to have a total of 8 people on each side of your team, or 16 in total, you'd be a 1-star director and you'd be earning $10 a day. And then there's an additional bonus that's kicked in. So it wouldn't just be $300 per month, it would be $400. And then at the 2-star director, you would be earning $25 per day. And then there's an additional bonus that kicks in. I'll show that in the next slide. And plus, at that point, you become what they call part of the comma club. Why? Because your monthly income has a comma in it. It's $1,500. And you get a ring from the company in recognition. So here's a little bit how you can see this. Again, if you were to have a team of 16 people, you get daily pay of $10, which would be the $300, but then the company kicks in another 100, so you have $400 in total. The same thing here, 50 people on your team, $25 daily income, which equals $750, but they basically double it to $1,500, so you're part of the comma club. When you get into the higher levels, and actually ambassador, this ambassador is not the highest level. There are other levels of ambassador above this. But as you get to those higher levels, the company kicks in a car bonus, which is basically a $600 a month payment to you for you to get your dream car. Sounds pretty good to me. So what would it look at the ambassador level? You know, we've talked about residual income, the leadership bonus. Now, one thing I hadn't mentioned at all was this bonus pool. So if you're an ambassador, on top of everything else, you also get a piece of the, well, it's a pool of earnings, 3% of the gross sales and new memberships. So that's even additional. You get the car bonus, an estimate of the hotel site earnings, and then as if it weren't enough, you know, like enough travel on top of everything, the ambassadors have their own trip, which they're paid 100% all expense paid to Cabo San Lucas, and as well, they also have another trip to the corporate office. So if you add all these things together, you're basically looking at the equivalent of an annual income of $100,000. So my question to you would be, where would you go first? I mean, I think at this point in time, a lot of us are having to work from home, or, you know, maybe things at work are not so great. So I think the first stop would be to have financial independence. That would be the first place I'd like to go. And then to know that I could go all of these wonderful places, by working my business and inviting other people to join in with me. So my recommendation to you is don't delay. You should join us today. Why? Because as our CEO says, we are enriching people with the opportunity of travel. So thank you for joining us. And again, my name is Mel. I'm here in Miami. And I would recommend that you get back to the person that invited you to the presentation with any questions. And we'll actually open the floor for questions now.